help you?
Is Catherine around?
Catherine?
Whitby?
Oh, sure. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you fixing something?
No, it's a stand.
Oh, okay. Should be right with you.
All right, thank you. I'm good, how are you doing?
Okay, are you an attorney? Okay. And it's just a regular probate form? Then I will require $60. If it's service to be made within the state, then we need a $50 check for a person made out to that county. If the publication will not be. Mr. Murphy?
Miss Whitby?
Yeah, come back.
Hey.
And my name's Elizabeth, not Catherine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Sure thing. You got your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect.
Right here somewhere.
Sure thing. All right, I'm gonna let you sit down, and
Okay.
I'm gonna let you fill out this. I think Miss
All right.
Chandler
I think
explained
my
this
pen
to
works, I'm
you.
not sure. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, just go ahead and read it. Don't worry about the docket number. This is
Okay.
gonna be your name. Comes now is gonna be your name. Just
Okay.
read it and complete it.
All right,
And then we're gonna copy your ID, okay?
sure. Anything else? That's it.
That is,
That's it.
that's it. So, okay, Judge Harris is in the courtroom right now, so she has to review this.
Oh, so I need to go back out in the rain.
So, I don't know how long she's gonna be in court. She's gonna review it, and then she may want you to come in and meet with her to talk about.
I'd love to meet with her.
To talk about your
Mhm.
file,
I'd
okay?
love to meet with
So
her.
this is our process. You fill this out, we give it to her, and she'll tell us what to do next.
In the meantime, is there any paperwork that would tell me exactly what the legalities are of getting 1013 papers?
So we don't do 1013s here.
Or
We,
1014?
1013 is done by, all we do is an order to apprehend. It's an
Mhm.
OTA.
Okay.
And that is when two people come in
Mm-hmm.
and swear in affidavits
Mhm.
that someone is threatening to harm themselves or someone else, either by drugs,
Mm-hmm.
mental illness, just being
Within the past how many hours? Or?
within the past 48 hours.
Yeah.
And they come in, they fill out
And what
that
happens if they
paperwork.
lie on that form?
Well, then, I mean, that might be something you can prove.
Mhm.
You know, we can certainly give you some names of some attorneys if you'd like.
I don't want any attorneys. I'm gonna have to represent myself. I can't find an attorney that's worth a damn in this town. None of them. None of them. William Nolan, he ain't worth nothing.
He's not a probate attorney.
Yeah.
All we deal with is
Well,
probate
every other one
attorneys.
that I've tried to talk to, what's the name? Gertrude. I don't know if he does that either, but
No.
every one I've talked to,
Yeah.
and it's
Well, I can give you Middle Georgia Justice.
they're even worse.
Well, I guess I can't help you then.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give this to Judge when she comes back,
Hmm.
and I will let her review it, and she will tell us if she wants you to come back in.
So, you are Catherine.
No, my
Not
name's
Catherine.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth,
Mhm.
okay. Because I was getting confused on the body cam video that I had gotten of that day, 9/11/23.
Uh huh.
My sister was, she had you know, her brother-in-law on one phone, he's an attorney here in town, John Hawk, and his wife, Fran Hawk, that's her sister-in-law on one phone, and then somebody here, I guess Catherine Whitby.
No, there's no Catherine Whitby. There's me, Elizabeth Whitby.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Elizabeth. Were you talking about sister?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I can show you the body cam video.
Oh, I believe you. I
Yeah.
believe you. I don't.
She was working.
Yeah.
And I had not seen her in 8 years.
Your sister?
Jody Faircloth Adams. I hadn't seen her in 8 years.
Yeah.
We hadn't talked on the telephone. Nothing. The last time I saw her, she tried to. It was a long story, but the 8 years before that, she said, "Oh, Todd, I'm interested in your woodworking." And her and Tim, her husband, came out into the garage and we're looking. And I tried to show them that she turned it around. She's like, "Are you doing drugs?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what is that? What y'all got me out here for?" And you know, and then I mean, it went off. I said, "You know, Tim's probably fucking 2 nurses. Is what's going on, and he's letting you take advantage of me like this. Y'all ain't gonna bring y'all's trouble to me."
Okay.
I'm upset.
I know you
You know,
are.
I
Rightfully so.
sat in jail for 30 days after y'all signed this paperwork.
Well, we don't send anybody to jail.
Well, they did.
Our order.
They did.
Yes, they may have, but
Yeah.
we don't. Send
I had 2
anybody to
warrants.
jail.
One in Bibb County for trespassing, the making in that they never. I mean, they shouldn't even had it. They never told me about it.
Yeah.
And I had paid the night to stay there. I did dial 911 because I was upset because of a different reason. My cousin had stayed there, and anyway, she got beat by a Bibb County Sheriff Deputy Rohrbach,
Yeah.
Lee W. Rohrbach, in 2019, and he basically invaded her room, and she was trying to protect herself
Sure.
and get him out.
Sure.
And they said she was trying to gouge his eye out. They sent her to prison for 5 years. She just got out like a month ago. After all that, so I went to that making in, and I knew they already had a problem with the 911 calls, so I
Yeah.
dialed 911.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have done that. If they'd charged me for dialing 911, I would have been fine. But I wasn't trespassing,
Yeah.
so they shouldn't even have me for criminal trespassing in the first place. They didn't tell me to leave. The management didn't tell me to leave. It said that on the police report, but they didn't ever tell me to leave.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was one of the warrants, which was not even.
Well, what if I do this? What if I give you the name of Kevin Hicks? Mr. Hicks practices in probate and in Superior Court. He might be able to help you. I mean, you can at least call him.
What's his first name?
Kevin Hicks. He's on Bonneville Avenue. He
Yeah.
works in here on a regular basis.
Yeah, I'd be glad to talk to him. I just
So,
hadn't had
most
much luck with any attorneys
Most
around here.
consultations are free, and if you don't like him, don't blame me.
Yeah.
I just want you to have some legal help. If you
Yeah,
can.
I mean, because I don't know all the laws, but I'm learning them quick.
Sure.
And I'm learning how these people around here bend them to their advantage. And it's not the way the judicial
Sure.
system is supposed to run.
I can sympathize with
I
your
mean, I'm
frustration.
serious. I mean, it sounds like I'm a bad guy, but I got arrested for terroristic threats when I was out at my
I
apartment.
don't think one way of you or the other.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know
just trying to let you know,
so, yeah.
it's been negative.
Sure.
I mean, and I'm not getting justice. I'm getting the short end
Sure.
of it. And Heather, she was the department manager, Heather Seabolt. Her brother works at Bibb County Sheriff's Department. He's the one that got arrested in Virginia last year for being intoxicated. I don't know if you remember all that, but
I don't live in Bibb County.
he went
so
to
I'm
a
sure.
DEA convention and he got drunk and passed out, and they arrested him. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, her brother, can't think of his name right now, but she towed my car twice. I was living at Ansley Village Apartments. I had a 2-bedroom apartment
Did she
and one
steal your
car.
car?
She towed my car.
Uh-huh.
She had Ackerman come pick it up, and she called the Bibb County Sheriff about 5 times on me because she just didn't like me. We didn't get started on the wrong foot, and
Yeah.
anyway, she towed my car the second time, and my phone was in the car. I had come in the night before with salmonella poisoning, and I couldn't park 200 yards and still make it my bathroom. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
And so I parked in front of my own garage, and I went and anyway, I didn't wake up till about noon the next day, and my phone was in the car, so I went up to get it, and they were gone. And I'm like, oh man. So I walked down to the office, and I looked and I saw Heather, and I saw an assistant over there. I went and talked to her. I said, look, me and Heather don't get along. Please keep her out of this. But y'all took my car and my phone was in it. I just needed to use the phone. Next thing I know, Heather's getting involved, and another guy who's a maintenance guy, and they're all standing there pushing my buttons. And I said, for her to tow my car twice, when the gates don't work and they're straight up and down. 2 months they worked out of the 2 years that I was there. And for her to tow my car out of spite twice, when she hadn't towed anybody else's car, and I said a couple more things, I said, it makes me want to slap her.
But you don't do that.
I didn't say I was gonna slap her. I said it makes me want to slap her.
Yeah.
But she called 911 and said I was gonna slap her. Got me arrested. Jeffrey Johnson came down there. He talked to her. I got the body cam footage of that too. And when William Nolan, my attorney, got it, I went to his office and looked at it before court. And we looked at it for like 1 minute. He rewound it once, and I said, yeah, it sounds kind of like I said, but I didn't. I know I didn't. And there were some other words missing. It was really choppy, and this, that, and the other. And she was the one recording it. So she's not even supposed to be able to record and use that as evidence for it. But Judge, what's her name? Oh man, she asked me, do you know? Because I fired William. He said, you are, what's the word for it? Not delirious. Delusional. He said, you're delusional. I said, you're fired.
You need somebody who's going to represent you.
So anyway, I found out on the body cam, Heather mentions, oh, my dad was Carl so-and-so with the deputy, and my brother's so-and-so. And they held me in that holding cell for 13 hours without food, water, or a phone call. Yeah, 13 hours. I mean, maybe without a phone call, but not without water.
No.
And this is what I'm dealing with. And I'm so mad. And, I don't know what my sister Jody and my mom talked about.
Yeah, I sympathize because we don't do criminal in here.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not trying, I'm just trying to let you know what I'm dealing with, but I'm so mad.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm not just, mentally insane, but I'm getting there. I'm not getting any justice.
Well, it makes me so mad. The best way to handle this is to make sure you're composed.
Yeah.
Don't lose your temper.
I understand.
I'm
trying. I'm not.
I know you're not upset with me.
Yeah.
I know you're just upset in general.
Yeah. I mean, the whole family really.
Sure.
It's been a nightmare.
So are you at the apartment now?
No, I was living with my parents because it's a long story, but I got evicted from that apartment. I had the moratorium thing going on where you didn't have to pay rent during the COVID stuff. And anyway, it ran out, and I didn't get a notice on my door. I think Heather took it off my door. Really, she's that spiteful.
Yeah.
And they came and knocked on my door. They reached inside my apartment 5 feet and grabbed my arms and yanked me out the door. 18 guys, sheriff's department movers, came in and moved all my stuff, stole my gold ring. I'm like, well, y'all can't do this. They did it. They can't do nothing about it.
Right.
And so anyway, I was living with my parents after that, and before that, I was living 2 years. I was at Ansley Village, and that's where I was at my parents. And I tried to tell them, I'm sorry, I don't want to be here. I want to get out. I don't want to be a burden on y'all at all.
Sure.
But Mom and Jody were talking different stories because I never heard Jody talking to Mom. And Jody is a third child. She's a manipulator. And that's the characteristic of a third child. And she's perfect. She's a perfect manipulator because she's living in a $2.7 million house in Charleston. Her husband, Tim Adams, he's a doctor. And her dad's, his dad's an attorney here too.
Okay.
And anyway, they for her to be living in a $2.7 million house and come kick me out of the bedroom that I'm living in my parents' house.
Yeah.
It makes me mad.
Yeah.
And I want to,
Is that where did you go back there or you're not back there?
No, because they came down here and got a restraining order.
Oh, and that's another court.
Yeah. So I'm like, and I was in the Houston County Jail. I didn't even know what was going on. I thought it was because I was making one of Sergeant Darius Enzar mad because I was pushing his buttons online, posting stuff, and I'm like, he's not going to get away with this. That guy, he's a bad cop. And I had just posted something that morning, and they came and knocked on my door. I thought it was because he saw what I posted. And I asked the deputy, I said, is this because of Sergeant Enzar? And he said, yeah. And it was because he was doing the paperwork for this other thing, but it wasn't from what I was thinking. So the whole time I'm thinking Enzar has gotten into my stuff, and it's all about Enzar getting revenge, And I was so mad, and it took me out of jail. It was 2 weeks or so before I even realized that it was my mom and my sisters. I called my mom on the phone after I was in solitary confinement in Houston County. I got in a fight. This guy came up behind me. I was on the phone talking too loud. He said, shut up. And I said, fuck you or something. And he came down and put his arms around my neck and said, I'm gonna break your neck. He's like 6'2", and I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
And he was kind of skinny but flabby. I mean, he was flabby but tall, not very muscular, you know.
Yeah.
He put his arms around my. I grabbed his arm and flipped him like a sack of potatoes, and got on top of him and said, "You want to bust it nose?" And he's like, "Yeah," he's crying like a baby. And they opened the door and put both of us in solitary confinement.
Oh,
So I'm in there for 5 days until I found out that you have to ask them for rec time to use the telephone. And when I finally get out and I talk to my mom, she says, I don't care if you sit there for 6 months. That's when I realized, hey, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Usually mom or my brother would have me out in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, if I had any problem like that. But it had already been 2 weeks and going from Bibb County to, they took me to River's Edge and doing this, and they shot me in both arms at River's Edge. All 4 nights that I was there. And the second night I said, I don't want that. They said, are you going to resist? I said, no, but I'm telling you, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they were shooting me up with. I slept good, but I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And they did it anyway, like 2 or 3 nights in a row. And finally I said, I want out of here. And I'm starting to learn about the laws, and they can't hold you there more than 72 hours. Not supposedly, unless they evaluate
I'm not
you.
sure. Because all I know about is what we do.
I don't mean to go off on too many,
No,
but
no,
I've got a head
you're
full
fine.
of this stuff, and it's
You're
all
fine.
negative
Yeah.
towards me, that I'm getting the short end of this justice system.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm violating these laws.
Yeah.
I mean, my car was stolen 2 years ago. I reported it stolen that day twice, because the first one that came out there, they called me back and said, the officer can't find your address. I'm like, I'm on Pinona at Hillcrest. That's the busiest busiest road on Macon, Georgia.
Yeah.
Pinona Avenue. He can't find my address. The number is, like 14 point,
I know.
If he can't find, how's he gonna find my car?
Right.
And I was mad, and he pulled up. I got that body cam too. I learned how to do all this FOIA stuff. But you have to, because this is just.
Did you ever get your car back?
I did, but the thing is, the first, there was 2 of them came in, and they got mad because I was upset about my car. I'm like, when's the last time you got your car stolen? You know? Y'all just don't have to deal with irate citizens because, y'all don't want to have to deal with. I mean, I got my car stolen.
Right.
I have a little bit of a right to be upset.
Right.
And he acted like he got mad. He went out. I'm on the body cam. He slams his door. He goes out to get his notebook. And he slams his door. I looked him up. He had a misdemeanor battery charge or something, like from 10 years ago. I don't know how they let him on. Even that Enzar guy, he's got 3 birth certificates. Sergeant, he got 3 birth certificates and 5 voter registration cards. How do they let that slip through?
How do you find all that?
It's Truth Finder and been verified.
Okay.
And a couple others like that.
Yeah.
You pay $9.95 a month and you get that stuff.
Yeah.
It ain't like they got the sheriff's department, but it's pretty much accurate.
Sure.
And for them to tell me that Darius Enzar has 2 Bibb County birth certificates and 1 in Duval County in Florida. I mean, you can have 2 birth certificates if you're illegitimate, if your dad goes after your mama,
Right.
but you can't have 3.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
And I've tried to bring it up to the sheriff and everybody else. And everybody, we don't want to look at that. He's a good cop.
Yeah.
He was deputy of the year at the Christmas party. And here he is squeezing handcuffs on me for 2 minutes and reporting my car not stolen. They didn't even look for the people that stole it. I saw him steal it, and I saw him wreck it.
And I kept driving. It was
Yeah, the pictures that my sister showed y'all, and I shouldn't have done it, I admit it, but my mom, I said, I got to have the car to go find my car. And my mom's like, how are you going to drive 2 cars back? She's trying to be all logical and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mama, you can't go with me to go get my car. I got to go do it. And she's like, no. And
I don't want to interrupt.
I'm sorry, I could go on for hours.
But the judge just came back in, so
Oh,
I
good,
want to
good.
see if she can review
Okay,
this while
thank
you're
you,
here.
thank you,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.
thing.